Telatalk season.
Jesus Christ. You ate all ice cream.
Relax. 11 episode 10. Ellie. We back. We here. Just killed. Relax. Look, all it was is that was like before the pod in pre-production, that long ass pre-production. I was like, yo, I need something sweet. We had the Ben and Jerry's, so I just made it happen. And
So now that my mic is working, AB Dash killed a whole jug of Ben and Jerry's.
Americone Dream.
What Ben and Jerry's?
That's the name of the flavor.
Like I said, like we discussed before podcast, I've never had Ben and Jerry's, so I don't know.
Whatever flavor my girl buys and is available. So, because I'm not in charge of that.
This nigga has no preference.
I have no preference. Like, if it's good, I'm gonna eat it because I'm not the one like doing the shopping. Like, my only request was like, yo, let's make sure like we got some saltines in the house because I be fucking up saltines.
Saltine crackers?
Yeah, saltine crackers.
This man got taste buds of an 85-year-old.
Yeah, so like as long as we got saltines and like some fruit, I'll survive. Like, I'll cook everything else. Like, that's probably my most preferred snack is some saltines. Or Cheez-Its.
That's crazy. Saltine crackers.
Yep. What? What's wrong with saltine crackers?
That's just like to say that is a preferred snack. Is like I've never heard anybody under the age of 60 say that shit.
Because this is my thing with snacks. Is like snacking for me is not about like snacking. It's about getting rehydrated. So I need something like to drink water with. Because you ever try to just no, hold on. Let me finish.
Go,
you ever just try and drink water by itself, like? All the way
time.
when you're not thirsty? Like when you just like throughout the day.
Yeah. What about
You don't need nothing to go with it?
No. I do all the time. What you mean? You need something to go with water? You sick, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? This nigga's crazy.
Look, if I'm going to get my daily intake, like I got a snack throughout the day.
Nah, I just haven't. It's just, I'm accustomed to it now.
I'll dog water throughout the day. Like, I'm not sitting here I can't. It's not like I'm sitting here with water thinking, damn, I wish I had something to go with this, or else I can't drink it. The only thing I feel about that is milk. Like, if I'm drinking milk.
Oh, nah. Like, if you drink, hold on. If you drink a glass of milk dolo, you fucking nuts, nigga.
I agree with you 1,000%. That's why, like, if I'm,
that's crazy.
Yo, I need at least need like a couple Oreos to go with this. You know what I'm saying?
Now I kill water for all the time, but it's a difference though. Like, but you run a lot though, so I don't know how your body doesn't crave that hydration all the time. Because when you work out, your body craves it and you get used to it.
That's what I'm saying though. Is that like after a run, you're thirsty. Like after you do something physical, like even though if you don't feel like in your throat, pause, whatever, like your body needs that. So you're just able to drink it. I'm talking about when it's just like 2:00 and you've already had like 3-4 glasses and you're like, damn, I might want some water just because I got to keep this intake going. Let me fuck up some saltines because they go together.
I guess. I mean, I guess that.
How long do you think you last off bread and water? Like Jesus.
A while? I'll say a while for sure.
Like a while, right? I think I can go like a super.
Like if you're giving me variety of bread, then I could last.
Nah,
forever.
you getting the Wonder.
Oh nah. I think I'll get just like by itself.
And water, yeah. Like you can't toast it.
Yeah,
you just rocking with that. It's
not
not even sliced either. It's not even sliced either.
So
like
I just gotta bite a loaf of fucking bread like just like a savage ass nigga. I could probably go for a while to be honest. But if you gave me variety of breads, then it's over. Like I win.
If you give me a variety of breads, I could last for a long ass time. Like
I could probably last some years with a variety of. Nah, because you need protein, bro. I'll be skinny as a motherfucker.
If I'm fucking up the baguette on a Tuesday,
if I got unlimited water, then I'm fucking up a baguette. But if I don't, nigga, that shit's like a Popeye biscuit, nigga. That shit is. You ain't drinking that shit.
Popeye biscuit. Yo, that's a variety of bread. I'll take a Popeye biscuit on one of the days. Like if I could get to choose, Popeye's biscuit getting.
Yeah, but you gotta take out the butter factor of it because that's what's gonna make it taste good.
Well, no, because what if I want to pick a croissant? A croissant is like mostly butter, but it's still bread, right?
I do not
like
fuck with croissants like that, bro.
What do you mean?
Like For a croissant, for me to like a croissant, it has to be like very, very well done. Because the other people who make croissants put way too much butter in that shit.
Oh, you like them when they're flaky and shit.
Yeah, that's what a croissant is. I don't want them shits to be like...
I'm with you because I don't like when they're like the Costco ones, the Kirkland brand ones, be like dumb soft like pillows. Like I need the flake.
And man, butter in that shit. That shit is instant stomach ache for me, boy.
Yeah, I'm with you. I need like the flaky. You ever had the chocolate croissants, like an almond croissant? I'm sure you have.
I've had it. I've had them before.
I don't like how they put like the little square of chocolate in the middle of that shit.
Well, I've only had them from bakeries. I never had them from like I've never had that from like a department, not like a supermarket. I never had that shit from a supermarket.
Oh no, I probably have, but that's not what I'm like referring to.
Like I've legitimately only eaten chocolate croissants only from
airports.
From bakeries. I don't eat at airports, nigga.
You lying.
I don't eat at airports.
Yo, I be having like 5-star meals at the airport, like 3 courses.
I can't for the life of me don't understand how people eat before they get on the plane.
What do you mean? Sometimes you're just hungry.
I'll throw up on the plane if I eat that shit, nigga. A 5-star meal before the plane?
Yeah, I'm exaggerating, but like
I know that.
I used to get on like early flights, like you wasn't like when you're being rushed at home, you wasn't eating fully, fueling your body correctly. So when you get to the airport,
depends how long the flight is.
A banana, a Perrier, and like.
But you love bananas.
Some pause. A banana nut muffin would be looking delicious.
A banana and a banana nut muffin. Damn, nigga, what the fuck? This nigga
I need that, but look, it's because potassium helps you not cramp or something.
Yeah, beloved, I'm sure your potassium is perfectly fine. Yo, the amount of fucking bushels of banana weed, nigga.
Yo, they're not called bushels.
What are they called? Hands?
Bundles?
It's something weird.
Hands?
It's something weird. A group of bananas is called something weird for sure. Google a group of bananas. What is it called? I know it's not a bushel, but.
Yo, the way I almost spelled bananas, it was crazy. It's called a hand.
That's what it's called, hand. Yeah.
Yeah, a hand of bananas.
Yeah.
Yo, it says a bunch of bananas may contain 3 to 20 hands. What?
3 to 20 bananas.
Wait. No. A single banana is called a finger. Yeah. A grouping of attached fingers make up a hand. Multiple hands that grow in a cluster are called a bunch. So a bunch is the biggest, and then hand is just like a few, and then a finger is just one.
I guess.
Yo, can you hear my dog going crazy right now?
I actually cannot.
All right, bless. I
guess we'll start with this. The Stevie news. Stevie left Motown as of recently. Stevie's been on Motown for fucking forever.
Stevie wasn't independent? Question mark.
Stevie wasn't independent. I'm sure there's a bunch of artists that people think are independent just because they're so big that it doesn't matter what label you're on. She just knocked over all the food.
She just knocked over all the dog food. It's everywhere now. It's crazy.
I already know what that sound is, fam. As soon as she did it.
Just bumped right into the bowl. There's water everywhere. We're flooding. But did it say why Stevie Wonder left Motown?
I have no clue.
He just wanted to work with YB and Cordae that bad.
The story that we have up now is him having records with YB and Cordae and Busta. But as to why he left Motown, I'm pretty sure it's because he just wants to own his music at this point.
Have you heard these new singles?
No, I actually haven't.
They're pretty bad.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like not good. Stevie standards.
Yeah, I mean,
they're like not good.
I would assume that I wouldn't like those records, to be honest. 'Cause I like Stevie for Stevie, and this is kind of like what we always say about older artists that try to appeal to a new crowd.
This is exactly that. It's that, and he's trying to be young Stevie again. Like instead of
and I love
aging,
Stevie's my favorite artist of all time.
Grows gradually into like old Stevie. He's like,
bro, Stevie signed to fucking Motown at the age of 11.
That's swag. How old is Stevie now? Like 70?
70, bro. Stevie been on Motown for 60 years.
That's swag.
That's crazy. No wonder he left. I would have been left Motown.
How much of a percentage of Motown do you think he's contributed to? Like a lot, right?
Fam, if we're talking about Motown as of now, I say he contributes more than 50% of what Motown even like.
Stevie Wonder's royalties keeping Motown afloat, if we're being honest. Who's on Motown now?
Erica is on Motown. There's a few other people that are on Motown, but Motown has all if they have all the masters to all the artists they have on there, they're fine.
They'll be straight. Yeah.
Stevie is a big catalyst of what they make for their revenue or whatever.
Yo, Motown is living off of fucking royalties and like
100%. That's all it is.
Because they got Marvin Gaye, the Temptation, basically everyone old. Anyone old.
Think about it like this: most of the iconic R&B stars
and Bruno Mars
or souls are all on were all on Motown at a point. Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars definitely take the cake, boy.
Yeah. Yo, why is it telling me that Quavo's on Motown?
I think they are on Motown.
Wait, QC is owned by Motown?
I think they're a subsidiary of Motown. I don't think QC is a subsidiary of Motown. I think the Migos are signed to Motown.
Because City Girls is here too.
Oh, so they might be a subsidiary of Motown.
Oh my God, Vince Staples on Motown?
I wouldn't doubt it. I thought Vince had a
I
Def
thought Vince
Jam
was like
deal.
RCA. Yeah,
now he had a Def Jam deal for a while. Maybe they just switched the deal up
but
into
look,
that.
I googled it and it showed up in the thing, and I'm on the wiki and it's saying Vince Staples right here. So I'm a little.
Hey, shout out to Vince. They got a few Crips on Motown. But from what it looks like on the story, Stevie left to make his own.
Oh, it's because Motown is owned by UMG, so basically anyone.
Yeah, Universal Music Group. Yeah. Universal Music Group owns a bunch of the labels, nigga.
Yeah, it's them and Warner, and then that's it.
But Stevie left to make his own record label on Republic Records, so he has his own imprint now. But for him to do it at this time, I wonder why.
Just an imprint. You could have done that at Motown, bro.
I wonder why he did it now. There's videos on him talking about it, but I just haven't seen it. I just know that
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
All I heard was the songs, the music, and I was like,
shout out to Stevie.
Shout out Stevie though, he's doing his thing. A Stevie Wonder and YBN Cordae song is something I never thought I'd hear.
Shout out to Stevie for sure.
Just because I don't think about that shit. Like, who does think about that? I don't even think Stevie thought about that. You think that Stevie Wonder was listening to YBN Cordae and he was like, yo, I gotta get this.
You'd be surprised on the amount of artists Stevie Wonder knows. Stevie Wonder's like Quincy Jones to me, where like, even though they are old, they know everybody's music. Like, Quincy was big on Hove really early as well, and 50. Like, I think like when you just have like I guess what they call like a star factor to it. Like, it doesn't matter what music or what you put out. Like, niggas is gonna know. Like, fucking Akon signed Shorty. What's her name?
Cool.
Damn, what's her name? The poker face chick.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, he's the one who made her pop, nigga. What the fuck does Akon know about that shit? Like, that's crazy. Not even that. Fucking Wale was the first person to put her on, and she was on the hook of a record.
I'm pretty sure at that point she was already industry.
She was in the industry, but she wasn't pop. Wale was more popular than she was at that time. How
many people can Wale say about that now?
He's popping more than they are. A lot of people. You can say that about a lot of artists. A lot of artists that we like, he can say he's more popular than they are.
Name 15.
Damn, nigga. Converse Japan.
I'm kidding.
Converse Japan. They did that. They did a hard ass corduroy their skateboard shoe for the OX.
Yeah, that shit is nice.
That shit is dope. Nice. I want to get these sneakers, but they only come out in Japan. Like, I don't think you can get them in the U.S. site. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Ones?
Yeah, it's crazy how the Japan, fucking, what is it, like, the Japan section of fucking Converse is the only shit that puts out the hard shit now.
That's not true, bro. I definitely see you rocking the regular Chucks.
No, I don't like Chucks at all.
You bugging.
I definitely don't. The thing I don't like about Chucks is that no matter what size shoe you wear, it makes your foot look long as fuck.
That's not true. You wear a size 5.
I don't wear a size 5, but if I did, it would look like I wear a size 8.
That's probably true. But it's just like the I get they get compared to bowling or clown shoes often.
That's my point. Where it's just
they hold up. It's a solid classic shoe.
It's a classic shoe, but that's not a classic shoe that I particularly like. Like, I'll wear Vans over those any day, but I like they Skate Pros, because they Skate Pros don't have that same effect. Like, they actually look really nice.
I definitely see you in a pair of Nike Cortezes with a flannel.
Nah, I don't like Nike Cortez either. That's not for me. Like, as far as Nike classics for me, it's always Air Force Ones. That's my favorite.
You know, fucking Dogface 2 whatever.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
That's your man's, right?
This nigga, that's what you want to bring him up for? Talking about that's my man. Continuing on Converse, they also
he's
dropped
Hollywood now.
An ambush Converse.
The fairy shit.
Well, they did it. They did a collab
kinda...
like with the Cookie Monster shit. This is definitely for chicks.
The Cookie Monster shit.
That's what it is. It says
no, it's not.
fit for the Cookie Monsters on the fucking title, literally.
That doesn't mean it's for the Cookie Monster. This shit is horrible.
That should do like a Cookie Monster, to be honest. That blue one.
The blue one is crazy. Yeah.
I think this is one of. These are one of the things that I always say, like, Japanese brands take it to a different level than other brands will, as far as like allowing themselves to, like, you know, get like as far as outside of the box as they can, and that shows. And the same things with like I don't know if specifically if Komode Garçon was a Japanese designer, but like you can see like they get it very outside the box with some things that particularly I won't like, but you'll see a bunch of people in Japan wear that shit.
Yo, I don't care. This isn't good.
It's not.
I don't care. I don't care if you like it. I don't love it.
That's hate.
That's definitely hate.
Keep it on Converse.
So worthless and pointless.
Keep it on Converse. Tyler dropped this Converse collab too. I actually like these
different colorways.
I like these. I like the green ones. I'm not so mad at the green ones, to be honest.
Yeah, the materials look very lush on those. That's the best way to describe it.
Only thing I don't like about sneakers like that is they fat.
You just gotta wear the right pants, bro. You gotta stop wearing PacSun skin.
Nigga, you never in your life see me with no
I lost you,
PacSun, nigga. I know. You never in your life see me with no fucking PacSun. I'm putting no smut on my name like that. You crazy?
My fault. Aldo jeans.
Definitely not.
Aldo sell jeans?
I don't think so. I think they only sell women's fucking shoes, nigga.
No, you could definitely cop a pair of like Red Wing style shoes at Aldo.
I've never been in that store, to be honest. So I wouldn't be able to tell you.
You've never had a woman bring you into Aldo?
Nah.
That's crazy to me. I don't know what life you've lived.
Nigga, my life. This nigga putting shit on me talking about I don't know what life you live.
No, like nobody, a mother, an aunt, a cousin.
No.
Into that ill Aldo. Like no one's ever told you like, yo, let's go into Aldo. Oh,
I've known girls that worked in Aldo, but I've never been to Aldo personally.
What were they like?
Like females. Like, what you expect? Like, what do you want me to say?
They were visiting.
I didn't say that shit. I just said I know girls who worked at Aldo.
Alright, but you said to me you've never been there, right? And they worked there. So they're not worth visiting. I
would pass by and just wave from the outside. What you mean, nigga? This nigga act like as if he don't know my character. I ain't visit nobody at work, nigga. I'm gonna let you do whatever you do. That's it. Simple.
You never... Alright, I guess you just answered my follow-up question. I was like,
that is definitely the follow-up question, yes.
I was like, what type of game you got? You show up to her job at the mall? I know you pulled up to the Nordstrom, bro. Don't lie.
I know who you're talking about, but nah, I never pulled up to the Nordstrom. Not intentionally to see that person.
Nah, but you definitely was like, yo, when you hit break, let's hit the cafe.
Fuck no. Hell no, nigga. Hell no. You think I'm eating at that bullshit restaurant upstairs? Fuck out of here.
I was like, yo, what time you off? We can hit the Nordstrom cafe.
Nah, never.
That's nasty.
I would only go to the shop and then the
what's crazy is you gotta pass 3 malls to get to that mall. So if you there, you really in there.
That's a fact. That is a fact. That is very like what do they call it? That's very you have to know what the fuck we talking about to know what we talking about.
Oh yeah.
Nobody else.
Like, I guess in general, like
to get to one mall.
Like no matter what, it doesn't even have to be a mall. Let's say like it's like even a fucking McDonald's. If you gotta pass 3 other McDonald's to get to this McDonald's, something's gotta be going on at that McDonald's.
I mean, do the same shit with Waffle House, though. We pass a bunch of Waffle Houses, but we only eat at one Waffle House.
No. That's Waffle House is an exclusion because each Waffle House is like a different planet.
That is true. But I find myself doing that for a lot of... Like, I don't eat at chain restaurants, but I eat at only specific locations of chain restaurants only.
If you had to, right? I know what you mean.
Like I only eat at that Waffle House. It's not like I'm pulling up to whatever Waffle House and being like, oh, it's going to be the same. Like, nah,
no, because it's not trustworthy. It's not trustworthy at all.
It's definitely not.
I remember I was driving up to Georgia.
Definitely not stopping. You crazy?
No, we had to stop to get gas, and one of those giant gas stations that has a restaurant attached, that Wendy's is probably top 5 Wendy's in the country.
Nigga said top 5 Wendy's in the country. They definitely sprinkle some coke in your shit, nigga.
Nah, if they did, I'm with it. You feel me?
You wouldn't know that you would. That's why.
I passed 100 Wendy's just to get to that one.
That's crazy. Keeping it going, Spider-Man 3. You know they bringing back the GROAT, Tobey Maguire.
This is fire. This is an amazing idea. I don't know, I
don't get how they're gonna do it though. To be honest.
What do you mean?
Like how are they gonna have all 3 of them in one? Like all 3 universes meet up or some shit?
Yeah, it's gonna be just like that, like Into the Spider-Verse, but with them. I think it's an amazing idea. It's a great idea.
I have not seen a Spider-Man since the Tobey Maguire ones.
Really? Not even the Tom Holland ones?
I haven't seen any of them.
What about the Avengers when Spider-Man's in it?
I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen those for sure. But I wanted to see the animated one. I just never got around to seeing that shit.
The animated one is really good.
That's what I heard. I heard
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's really entertaining.
Yeah.
No, because like with you, and this is just with you, I have to be careful about how I rate things. So like really good and pretty good is super different.
It is super different.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. Because really good to me is Lady and the Tramp.
This nigga is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that movie, by the way.
No?
Nah, I don't think I've ever seen
That's what introduced me to the word biddy.
Biddy?
Yeah, they say biddies in there, but they're referring to like some chickens.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Like, oh, watch out for those biddies.
But I will watch this. Like, if it's dope, I'll watch it. Like, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see all 3 of them in one. So they got the new dude, the one that you said is the best Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, and then who's the other one?
Andrew Garfield from The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh no, I never seen his.
I saw one of his. It's like not. It's my least favorite one, but I understand like why it exists. No, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's a Spider-Man movie. Like it hits all the points of an action film and a superhero film. So like at a base level, like you have to try really hard to fuck up a superhero movie.
It's been done before for sure.
Name 6.
Yo, my nigga, you gonna have to drop that shit down to like 2. I don't even watch superhero movies like that. Let's keep it going. The North Face.
Wait,
is back
so
with,
like, no, I feel like we can dive really deep into this Spider-Man shit.
Well,
like,
that's what I was waiting for you to do because you gonna know more about that than me.
I just like, I've never seen the idea of this. Like, obviously, the multiverse exists in Spider-Man. Like, obviously, they made the Enter the Spider-Verse movie. There's comics about that shit, right?
Yeah, but it's mostly comics. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. So the idea, why this is like so great is like, I don't think I've ever thought about this. There's like getting the other actors from the other movies to come together and just say it's a part of a different universe. That's so fire.
I want to see what I want to see what storyline this comes from or whatever.
Oh, like, all it is that basically all the villains from each Spider-Man movie meet up too, like from the universes. So we're gonna get Doc Ock and Green Goblin, along with whatever Sandman.
So this is the rare time
Venom.
where 2 groups of people actually get to fight together, not just one person gets jumped.
Facts, yeah. They get to go all out.
It's definitely interesting though. It's definitely interesting. I do like when they get to that like alternate universe.
Oh my god! The crazy. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Jamie Foxx is in it, and his role is horrible.
Did you just Google that or something?
No, I just remembered. It just came to me. He's like an electric eel. That's his backstory, is that he got bit by electric eels.
I think I know when you're talking about, where like he plays a professor and he has the glasses.
Yes, and he's like a big loser. And it's like, you don't remember me, Spider-Man? I'm the loser.
No. I've never seen it, but I've seen the meme. That's the only reason. I've seen people use that meme a lot. That's
that
crazy.
Bad.
Jamie Foxx is like, he's super talented as an actor, as a musician too, but he has like very deep hit and misses. Like,
He's got some stinkers.
Yeah, I feel like every once in a while I'll hear, well, not every once in a while, like every other movie I'll hear somebody say that movie was bad with Jamie Foxx in it, and then the next movie that you hear is like, oh, this shit's like fucking Golden Globes iconic movie, and that shit is kind of weird. I think that's the only person that I know that's like that, where it's either like very great or like it's terrible.
You ever seen his movie Booty Call?
Yeah, I have.
That's just bad.
I've seen that movie like a lot.
That's just pretty bad.
You talking about the one where like he trying to pipe shorty on the couch and she's like, you gotta get a condom?
Yes.
Yeah. I've definitely seen that movie a lot. I've seen that movie a lot. That used to be the
That's the thing that came to my mind when you said bad Jamie Foxx movies.
That's definitely like a homies movie. Like I feel like I've only watched that with other people. I've never watched that like by myself.
No one would like watch that movie thinking to like analyze this critically. Like you put that on to laugh with your homies when you smoking an L and like you ordered the pizza from Domino's and you're 14.
That's what I mean. Like that's exactly what that was. We was like 15. Not even 15. We were probably like 13, 14. We skipped school.
The 555 deal wasn't even out yet.
We did no. It definitely was not out yet. I think we got like Hungry Howie's or some shit. And put on those type of movies, and we're just watching that shit. Like that movie is followed by like Friday, The Wood.
Yeah. One day we're gonna have to talk about how the 555 deal revolutionized the pizza industry.
I don't think they were the first to do it though.
But that's not the point. It was like one of the big. It was like the biggest chain at the time to like do something like that, and now like you still have Pizza Hut trying to sell us one pan pizza for $10.99.
They actually got that same deal now. I've seen a lot.
Pizza
it's funny that you bring that up because there's a bunch of influencers that are getting paid by Pizza Hut to like do the 555 deal like ad and shit like that.
Oh yeah, to get the pizza box ad, it was like, yo, it's 2 pizzas and breadsticks. It's only $19.99. No, all I'm saying is like, yo, me and you probably we spent times in like the OG Pizza Huts where like it was a restaurant to sit in.
That's a fact.
And like
it was way
crazy.
Better from then.
It was different, bro. You had the jukebox that like somehow like no one ever put money in, but music was always playing. And
free credits, bro. What you mean?
Free credits out the ass at the jukebox. And like back then, I didn't even know what songs were. I was just playing shit, right? I couldn't even read at the time, probably not like that. And I remember like those fucking
me and you have some of the same experiences. I mean, me and you have some of the same. I wouldn't say experiences. We've been to the same places, and the experiences are completely different for you.
It's different worlds, man. It's different worlds.
I've never once went up to that jukebox, nigga. Never once.
No, dog, that was my shit. I would flip through that shit so much that like it wouldn't flip no more. Like I made it all the way left and right, like to the point where like there's no more CDs or singles to play.
And you just do it all over again.
Yeah, and just flip all the way back. I was like, none of these shits were hitting. Yo, I bet you're not.
The only thing I used to do is eat, bro. I used to be ready to eat and just dip.
That's crazy. I bet you're one of those people that like, you ever been FYE? Rest in peace.
The CD place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how they used to have like that big shit of like posters?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you never flipped through that.
Never.
See, exactly. It's exactly what you were talking about.
I've never had posters before.
Me neither, but I would still look through them shits and be like, yo, I would get.
What I used to do when I used to go to those, for people who don't know what FYE was, when CDs were available, because I know some niggas in here under the age of 20, so
people under 20 know what CDs are, man.
No, but they don't know that though.
About the CD store.
The FYE where you used to listen to music before you bought the CD.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got to listen to the College Dropout when it first came out.
Yo, thinking about those headphones makes me sick now.
Because of Corona? Yeah, nigga, that's just dirty as fuck, nigga. And think about it like this. When I was that age, I used to be like, yo, I want to work at a CD store when I grow up, nigga, because I love music so much. And then by the time I grew up, nigga, CD stores didn't even exist. Niggas had to get an iPod.
That's crazy. How fast things change, man.
I've had a lot of moments like that where like a lot of first albums that I've listened to was there because I didn't have the money to buy the album.
Shit was so different, bro. I remember like it was so vivid to me. 8th grade, you, your homie, and then like a shorty, and then like her friend, because like you know how that shit goes, right? It's one for all of you.
I'll say this again, completely different experience.
Okay, and then y'all split up at the FYE, like you with the one you want, he with the one he wants, and he was like, "Yo, I got $12.99." What are you trying to get into?
Bro, I don't think I've ever been to FYE with a chick.
Nah, bro.
Because when you're talking about 8th grade, like at that point, 100% I already had an iPod. At that point, like I didn't even have CDs no more. At that point, I don't think so.
Nah,
If you're talking about 8th grade, what year was that for you?
2008.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. 1000%. I had
In 2008, they was beating up kids for having Zunes.
I was not going into FYE at that time at all.
No, I was still rocking in that. I was the type of kid that would take group photos at the fucking Apple store. Like a loser.
I'm telling you, completely different experiences. You were probably one of the kids in the Apple store doing that shit, and I'm like, who the fuck go in there to do that shit at that point? Like, I was never a part of that crowd at that time, but I was a lot, I would say more matured at that age than a lot of people, though, to be honest.
This man, he was out here drinking tea and like...
not matured in that way. You took that in a different sense. I would just say a lot more grown up in the things that I was doing at that time than what other people were doing at
this man was doing coke already.
Nah, hell no, nigga. Never do no coke. You crazy? I'm more straight as anybody on this podcast.
Chill, bro. That's probably true, but like not.
That's 1000% true. So yeah,
3-year anniversary coming up.
Yeah, the Spider-Man movie. That shit looks like it's gonna be dope. Benny got a new album coming out
tomorrow.
Tonight, basically. It's with Hit Boy, right?
Yeah, and when you hear this, it's out already.
Yeah, when you hear this, it's definitely out. I'm interested to hear what that fucking record sounds like. Cause you particularly don't like Hit Boy. I fuck with Hit Boy and I fuck with Benny like hard. So pause. But
look, I fuck with Benny hard. I think this is just like another project because he's definitely still got the Drake record stash. He's definitely got like the whole verse.
I want to hear what that record sounds like. It's
been like rumored and talked about for so long. Like I don't even know what it would sound like. I hope it's Drake rapping. Like rapping on there.
What's funny about that is that's exactly why I want to hear what it sounds like. Cause you're hoping there's Drake rapping on there, but I know it's Benny doing Drake on there.
Oh come on! Don't do that.
It's not gonna be Benny singing or nothing like that, but it's definitely gonna be Benny more towards Drake's lane than it is gonna be Drake towards Benny's lane. But they have multiple records, so I know that another record exists where Drake is on Benny shit. I can see it going.
I just want to hear Drake say, "I was packing snow in the 6 before snow was hitting licks."
That one
like Snow
sense.
Allegra.
Yeah, licks on what? She robbed niggas.
Some shit like that.
Man, chill on Snow. That's my baby.
Get in line, bro. I've been sent her the snowflake emoji.
Niggas is corny. Levi
what if
Japan,
it works? If it works, you're gonna call me corny?
If it works, you got a problem at home, nigga. That's the difference. That's the difference.
Wait, did you see the track list for Burden of Proof?
No, actually, I didn't see that shit. There's a track list out? I don't really look at track lists.
Bro, it comes out tomorrow.
I'm telling you, different experiences. I don't really look at track lists.
Nah, I like to look at track lists because I like to imagine what each song is gonna sound like.
That's the difference. I'd rather just you tell me what it sounds like.
It's all about anticipation, bro.
But yeah, read off the track list then if you got it.
You got Burden of Proof as the intro. Where Would I Go featuring Rick Ross. Then Slide Green.
I just need features, bro.
Rick Ross, Freddie Gibbs, Lil Wayne, Big Sean, Dom Kennedy.
Oh, he got Wayne and Freddie Gibbs and Ross?
Yeah, all on separate songs. But
Dom
Lil Wayne
too?
is... Dom, yeah. Lil Wayne is on a song with Big Sean. So you already know what that's going to be like.
I know exactly what that song is going to sound like.
Queen Naija, and then, of course, the classic Westside Gunn and Conway. Yeah, War Paint.
Gotta have it on there. Benny and Ross is a perfect mixture. Freddie and Benny I love a lot too. Dom and Benny, depending on what bag they get in, I'm gonna really like that. I'm gonna really like that record. But I think out of all those, I like Benny and Ross the most. They just mesh really well. I think Benny and Freddie would make a great collab album though. To be honest,
honestly, like as much as I shit on Big Sean, I'm interested in this song. A Benny and Lil Wayne and Big Sean song.
I actually think Joe and them talked about that shit on the podcast, and they said that Wayne was definitely like rare form on that record.
Rare form Wayne sounds like I need that. I need rare form Wayne.
If I get rare form Wayne and fucking Benny, come on, man, that shit is gonna be a fucking monster.
And it's called Timeless. It's like they're telling me what the song is gonna be already.
This nigga be getting his hype all the time.
Nah.
Oh, yo, you been watching any new shows?
I just got back into watching The Sopranos.
All right, you just got back. There's another show on HBO Max that I would tell people to watch. It's called Barry. It's about a hitman, but it's kind of like a comedy too. But it has like very serious tones in it as well. That shit is really good. If you look up the actor who's on there, I don't know his name, but you would think that it sucks, but it's actually really good. I'm only episode like 3 or 4 in, so don't hold me to. I think they got like multiple seasons.
What's Barry?
What
is it about?
I just told you what it was about, nigga.
You just told me what it's on.
I just told you it's about a hitman
named Barry,
and it has comedy tones on it, but like it's not.
Oh, it's a funny murderer like Deadpool. I'm cool.
It's not a funny murderer. It's like a comma dramedy. What do they call that shit? A dramedy or some shit like that.
A dramedy. Yeah. I'm not trying to watch no dramedy. I'd rather watch Modern Family.
It's definitely good. What? You better watch what?
Modern Family.
I fuck with Modern Family. That's
Me
that's
too.
A really good show.
Yo, there's a new Adam Sandler Halloween movie.
But you gonna go to the movies to watch it?
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. I watched it already. It's got the whole gang.
Is it any good?
It's funny. It's not good, but it's funny. Like, it's one of those, like, stupid-ass, horrible movies, but it's...
So it's like the grown-up shit.
No, because in Grown Ups, like, they were trying to make a film. This is just... It's just stupid and funny, like... It's almost like it's like a parody Halloween movie.
Because that movie that he did that I told you about with Ben Stiller, that movie's actually pretty good. The
Meyerowitz stories, yeah, I watched it.
That was really.
I like that one, yeah. But now this one's like a parody. It's just like to
take it that way.
His kids earn it, so it's like he's trying to get them some bread.
I already know what time it is. Then,
no, like everybody, you know how it is with Adam Sandler. If he makes a movie, then everybody he knows is in it.
Everybody eats, B.
Everybody eats. David Spade is in it. That fat dude is in it. Maya Rudolph is in it. Julie Bowen is. He's been trying to fuck Julie Bowen for like 40 years now. So that's crazy to me.
I guess I don't know who that is.
Julie Bowen is the mom from Modern Family.
Oh, is her name Bowen? I thought her last name was Brown.
Nah, Julie Bowen. Yeah, and she was the love interest in Happy Gilmore.
I think she's very attractive. I thought her last name was Brown though.
I agree with you. I think so too.
But all right, we'll keep this going. Levi's made and crafted. Japan made Fall Winter 20. They do.
Yo, if you're trying to fuck somebody for 40 years, like
Jesus Christ,
that's different. Like, do you think he's all right? Let's not talk about him and this other woman because they're both married with children. But like, if you're after something for 40 years, like you've had to have it at least once, right? You love it. Or is the idea of it like people search for like the fountain of youth for like their whole life or whatever, right? But they never touched it. They've never seen it. They just the idea of it. So is that what that is? Like the idea of this person for 40 years, or is like? Well,
you always hear a person say that you don't like me, you like the idea of me, and I agree.
Oh, that's facts. No, I'm with you because I'm a piece of shit.
I guess I was gonna take it the other way, but yeah. But Levi's made and crafted Japan Fall Winter 20. This is actually pretty dope. I don't really like the raw denim shits, but the other ones that they have here with like the distressed on here, and then they have like pants as well. This shit's actually pretty dope. I know this shit gonna cause a grip, but this is actually pretty fun.
I just like the black patch. Something about the black patch gets me.
I like this shit a lot. Like this is, I'm telling you, like niggas has been killing it on certain things. Damn, it actually isn't even that price that bad. It's ranges from $115 to $245. That's not bad at all.
No, that's not bad. I just I wonder does it tell you how heavy the denim is?
It has to be heavy if it's made crafted and it's a Japanese 502, so it's a taper one. It's definitely heavy.
Yeah, because that means like the heavier.
It's not like True Religion heavy though.
Yeah,
it's not True
like
Religion.
something a little sturdier than your classic like.
I'm sure they brought in like the modern lightness to it, and not the super heavy like 50s. Handcrafted Levi's that people be buying. Them shits are way too heavy.
I like the raw pair. I do. Truthfully.
You can tell from Slide 24 that they're not heavy. Like they use good denim, but it's not heavy.
Yeah.
Because those
because they're too like form fitting and like slim. Yeah.
But they use the 502 tapered on all the jeans on here. But I don't particularly like raw denim. Raw denim to me has never really clicked with me, but I do like when other people wear it, like in the early 2000s, the 90s, where they used to match the trucker jacket, the trucker jean jacket with the raw denim pants. I think that's fly, but I don't like the look of that on me. I don't like.
I'm with you. Like I do like the look of raw denim, but I feel like when I put it on, it doesn't look like when I look down at it, it don't look good.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it don't look good to me when I look down, then I'm not rocking that shit. Like it's corny. Like if a sneaker don't look good to me from my point of view, it could look super fly to me from a different stance.
Yeah, but I don't. But if you're looking down, that shit looks horrible. It's over.
I'm the one who gotta look at this shit all day.
That's what kills a lot of chunky looks. Is like if it's chunky from the top, it's quiet. If it's chunky from the side, it's
Rigos. That's why I didn't particularly love those as much. Like I've had a few pairs of those, but like I only wore them like a handful of times. I didn't particularly like it that much because it makes my feet look super fat.
Yo, Raf Simons stands got to be like $40 now.
No way. Raf Simons stands, there's still a group of people that rock Raf Simons stands heavy. I actually was looking for the white ones again because I think that was just a really good plain shoe, to be honest.
Yo, why are they $500 on StockX?
I told you, niggas still buying those, bro.
I'm about to get the Velcro shits for half off.
The Velcro shits was, oh my god, that's when I knew it was going down, when they dropped the Velcro joint.
Nah, I fuck with Velcro. Period. Like. More shoes should incorporate Velcro, like in a more like tasteful way than just fucking having 3 straps on the top of your shoe.
Yeah, if you can do it in a tasteful way, yes. But if you're giving me the I look like I'm 10 and I'm 40 vibe with the sneakers, I'm not. No.
Because Velcro is like just more like it's just smart. It's just a smarter way to like tighten and loosen shoes. Like,
to be honest, I like shoelaces a lot. I know a lot of people don't like to tie their shoelaces up, like the new Yeezys, the Quantum joints, the basketball ones don't have. It doesn't have like a.
You just put your foot in.
Yeah, you just put your foot in. You don't have to tie the laces or anything like that. I know a lot of people enjoy that. I don't enjoy that.
Someone's about to bust their fucking foot on that thing, man. Truthfully.
I'm telling you like this. I'm the person that every time I put my shoes on, I untie my shoes in time. I cannot put my shoes on straight like how people do that shit. I can't do that.
It depends on the shoe. If it allows me to, it's over. I'm doing it.
For some reason, that shit drive me crazy, man. Like I can't do that shit.
You know what I do hate is people slide on their shoes and like they step on like the back. The heel.
Oh, that's why I don't do it, fam. That's why I do not do it. That shit drives me crazy.
And like they don't even put their foot all the way in. They just keep stepping on the back and like walk around like that. That should be driving me nuts.
I cannot do it. Fuck that shit.
Facts. Shorties and like women in general love doing that and like drives me insane.
Dominican niggas love doing that as well.
That's different though. That's culture.
The North Face does a 70s ski wear jacket. I actually like this bomber a lot.
The North Face?
This shit is super fly. I fuck with these a lot. I was actually thinking about going somewhere cold for December if like this shit kind of slow down.
This reminds me of
I like this.
When TSB was over, all he did was like, if he's not watching X-Men cartoons, he was watching like streetwear stuff. Yeah. So there was like this interview with Don C, and he had a Prada vest on. And
I think I know what you. I think I know what vest you're referring to because it does kind of look like that a lot.
Yeah, just without the neck.
What this reminds me of a lot is those Supreme North Face like snow boots that they did that one year, where it looked like a puffer jacket. That's what that reminds me of. But I like this one. I don't like puffer jackets like that.
The last color, the brown one, it reminds me of the episode in Seinfeld where George has the Gore-Tex and he's in the liquor store and he knocks over all the wine.
I know exactly what episode you're talking about. Just by how the neck is on here, I know what you're talking about. I actually like that brown one a lot too, though.
The cinnamon babka, bro.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one a lot. Depending on what this price is, I would definitely buy this. It's $330. I figure that's like going rate for a coat, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think that's that bad. Like for a good coat, that's how much you should be expecting.
Like if you lived in a place where winter is longer than any other season, you could buy this one. This is fly.
If you lived in a place where winter exists, like we don't.
Well, like I said, I'm trying to go somewhere like so I can snowboard.
I forgot you was trying to move to Tulum.
I can snowboard in Tulum, nigga.
They got indoor snowboarding and skiing out there, like in Dubai or some shit.
Nah, definitely.
That's your vibe.
But I'm trying to go somewhere super ducked off for like the holidays.
You definitely wrote down in your notebook that you're trying to see 30 countries before 30.
Nah, nigga, that is like unless Corona opened up and this motherfucking power blew up, then it's not. That's not happening. You crazy?
Damn, how lavish of a life am I living that I just forgot about Corona existing in that moment.
And nah, it's not lavish just because TSB was there. That's why you don't remember. That's why I said if shit slows down, I'm gonna go somewhere for December. But if not, I'm not.
To Tulum?
December in Tulum? Nigga, why you want me to go to Tulum so bad?
Because they got the discount Groupons.
Nigga, Tulum is New York. Why I want to go over there, nigga? Everybody bring Corona to the fucking Tulum.
That's not true.
100%.
They're building an airport in Tulum now.
Yeah, because all these niggas is going there. Yeah, because all these niggas is going. I mean, I guess it's good. I guess it's good for the economy, tourism. But it's terrible for what they doing to their people over there.
Oh yeah, look. Japan tried to scare us. They were like, "Oh, our
God damn, what the fuck?"
My shorty was playing fetch with the dog, and we have vinyl floors, so she slipped and crashed into the desk, the table.
That's crazy. Yo, that's gonna sound like a sonic boom when that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me console her. You okay, baby? All right, let's go. What were we talking about? Basically, Tulum. Japan. Japan tried to scare us. They were like, "Oh no, our tourism is gonna fall to like 2%. Our economy is gonna like be crap," and then they're fine.
Yeah, 100%. I think they opened that shit up for people to go already.
Yeah, that $600 round trip ticket I was looking at is back up to like $900.
Yeah, I mean that's still a good price to go to Japan. To be honest, Japan flights are usually normally like 13 from where we come from.
Look, bro, if I can't buy it twice, I can't afford it, and I can't buy that.
You right about that. Outkast announced his Stink Only a 20th anniversary release.
Fire! Yo, can you sign up for this fucking vinyl club so I can get this? Because I don't want to pay it.
It includes 2 new cuts from the likes of Snoop Dogg, and it's a double LP vinyl as well.
Fire. Plus, like the colorway on it, it's like a Oreo, like it has black and white on it. Super cool.
How much of these are they gonna put out? Because I'm assuming it's gonna be super limited.
I don't know how much they're putting out.
Where's the link to the vinyl club shit?
I'll send it to you. But basically, you have to be a part of the vinyl club.
Yeah.
Or else that's the only way they're putting out the 20th anniversary version is being a member of this vinyl club.
That's just fly though. I love that album. Me and you talked about it the other day. That's one of my favorite Outkast albums of all time. That and what's the joint? Is it Speaker Box? I think.
Oh, and the Love Below, the split one.
That one, but no, it's not that one. What is it called? The one where it's both of them in front of the American flag, but it's like in the black tones.
That's Stankonia.
Is it Stankonia?
Yeah, or you're thinking of Idlewild, but it's probably Stankonia.
Hold on, let me see.
It's Stankonia.
Well, yeah, then that is definitely my favorite Outkast album. Then, the Stankonia for me, I always think it's the record where the trumpets are on. You know what I'm talking about?
You're thinking of Odie Spotty. Odie Spotty.
That's what I'm thinking of. That when you say Stankonia all the time, Stankonia is definitely my favorite Outkast album. Yeah.
Spotty Odie Dopalicious.
Don't play this because then when we get on YouTube, we're gonna get fucking hit with the thing.
Look, I just played the drums, so they'll be alright.
Damn.
Plus, like we would just run in.
Came out, bro.
We would just run into 3 Stacks in Soho and be like, "Yo, can you lift the copyright on a YouTube video, man?"
Well, all I do is mute it anyway, so you could have played it, but that's just annoying seeing the fucking copyright shit on YouTube. But yeah, Stankonia. At that time when that album came out, my nigga, they was on fire. I remember I think we listened to this album I think it came out. Yeah, so it came out in the fall. I think we listened to that album. We got that album for Christmas, and we listened to that album from Christmas through the whole summer.
It came out on Halloween 2000.
Yeah, that's crazy. And we listened to that shit because we got it for December for like a Christmas gift, and then we listened to that album for. It had to be for like almost 2 years when we listened to that album. God, everybody gave that album a 5 too.
It is really, 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 really good. I'm about to make a bold take right here, and not a lot of people will understand what I'm talking about. But on Stankonia, there's a song it's an interlude by Southside called "Cruising in the ATL."
Yeah, I know where
you know it.
About. Yeah.
Bedroom Pop would not exist without this song.
I don't know what you're talking about, so you're gonna have to explain it to me.
This song invented a genre.
Okay, all right. I don't know what Bedroom Pop is.
Bedroom Pop is like, if you know, like all those like Claire's and Sarah King's, and even to an extent like Billie Eilish and shit like that.
Yeah,
it's like that type of like glittery, glammy, glitzy synth. Like I don't even think Tyler the Creator would exist without Cruising in the ATL.
I don't think Tyler the Creator exists without Outkast.
True.
Without Outkast and Pharrell, I don't think they exist at all. Is this the shit?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of music doesn't exist without that.
Just that clip, I can name you 5 artists that don't exist without that album.
Look, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Shout out Southside.
Yeah, shout out Southside. That was classic. But if you just think about the fucking hits that are on this record, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. So fresh and so clean. Bombs Over Baghdad.
Bombs Over Baghdad being a hit was so crazy to me.
Bombs Over Baghdad at that time was my favorite record of all time, bro. Like that shit, the way that shit comes on, where it's just like 1, 2, 1, 2, like, and then him explaining it later on when he was on that on the shit with what's the old man name? My fucking brain is fried today. Rick Rubin, when he was explaining that he got that
the old man's name.
He's old, but when he explained that he got that from like I forgot what band it was, but he got it from a rock band of just wanting to switch mix hip hop in with rock in, and then that's where the Bomb Over Baghdad like if you see like the tones that he gets into and the speed of the record, he got that from like, you know, when they do the mosh pits. Yeah.
Yo, even We Love These Hoes is the classic.
I'm telling you, to have Miss Jackson, So Fresh and So Clean, and Bombs Over Baghdad all on the same record, and you all have music videos, and these were all singles. That's ridiculous, man. That's fucking
Plus,
ridiculous.
This album has the very underrated Toiletisha. I love Toiletisha.
But the thing is, like, I feel like Outkast like fits everyone, to be honest. Like
they have something for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. They have an infliction just by the Atlanta accent and just like, you know, like they're very pimp man to talk, where like enough white people will like that shit. Like you just said, Toiletisha. Like a lot of people like when Big Boy does the Daddy Fat Sax, and when fucking Andre 3000
Sax and Fat Cadillac.
Yeah, and then Andre 3000 does the Thank You Very Much shit, and like this album is called Stankonia. It was definitely just it was a South take of like what Snoop was doing in the West Coast, where you just using your own mannerisms, like and then just applying it to like your everyday slang.
Like, it really felt like Outkast were in their own world.
My point with this
they really were Outkast.
Outkast is in their own world now. Nobody sounds like Outkast now. It's just everybody sounds like pieces of Outkast. That's what I'm trying to say about this album. Is just like the fucking like
they just combined so much shit into like one thing that it was hard to ever like try and copy them, because it'd be so obvious they were trying to copy them.
Yeah, like the fucking atom bomb that they dropped on not only the listeners, but like on the music industry when this shit came out, was just like, how the fuck you compete with that? Because these niggas sing, they rap. You can't out rap Andre 3000 or Big Boy. They sing and they harmonize better than fucking anybody. So it sounds like you have fucking, at that time you can say like Bone Thugs, Hove, and like you have all that in one. So it's just like, how the fuck do you beat that? It's like a band, but it's only 2 niggas.
It was super crazy.
Like,
it's just part of like how the work ethic of the Dungeon Family and that whole thing, man, was ridiculous.
Like Stankonia is one of my top 5 albums of all time. That's how highly I think about this album. This album is fucking phenomenal, bro. Outkast is my favorite group of all time in general. I don't think nobody beats Outkast, but you can say that Outkast is in the group as a duo. But that's how highly I hold Outkast in my world, because I think a lot of people don't exist without Outkast. A lot of creativity in the hip hop industry doesn't exist without Outkast. Everybody was just in the same boat, and then Outkast happened, and Pharrell happened, and it's over.
I'm even gonna take it to the next level. I don't think music exists without Outkast.
All right, that's too high. That's too high. But then again, Outkast doesn't exist without Tribe, to be honest.
Also true.
I think Tribe was the Outkast of that time, to be honest. Or Outkast was the Tribe of this time. But this is
you saw that Consequence is sick?
Yeah, he's actually battling lupus, so prayers to
crazy.
Consequence.
Yeah, prayers to Consequence.
Definitely.
All I know is that lupus is like the same shit that Lupus is the same shit that Selena Gomez got.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what Lupus is, to be honest. But if you like Kanye records, you like Consequence, even if you don't know who he is.
If you don't know that you didn't like Consequence, you know now that you like Consequence.
Yeah, same thing with Sahai the Prince. If you like Travis records and if you like Kanye records, then you like
Sahai.
Prince.
If you don't like Sahai's music, you at least like the way he raps because he writes for them.
Sahai actually writes music in general. He doesn't even just write their lyrics. He writes music for them niggas. So
where's Freeway at?
Freeway actually also had kidney failure or some shit like that, and he had diabetes.
Really?
But Freeway's back though. Freeway's back, and he's healthy.
Oh, he's alive.
Yeah, Freeway's alive.
Okay, awesome.
Freeway's healthy and shit like it. Yeah, Freeway's definitely still doing shit. He was at the not this B-sides, the B-sides before when Hov had it in Brooklyn at I think the Barclays or one of those venues in Brooklyn. He was there when they reunited
at Brooklyn Steel.
Probably Brooklyn Steel, to be honest.
The Mirage.
It's Brooklyn Mirage, Brooklyn Steel, or it's fucking the Barclays.
Webster Hall.
Webster Hall is in Brooklyn, though.
Oh, my fault.
I think
my geography is bad.
I think Webster Hall is more city-ish than Brooklyn. But shout out to Brooklyn Mirage. That's a great fucking venue, though, to be honest. That's a lot of good times with Brooklyn Mirage. I think I saw Daniel Caesar. The first time I ever saw Daniel Caesar was in Brooklyn Mirage. This is when he was super, super low-key.
Damn. Our listeners in Brazil know exactly what we're talking about.
I mean, they should if they listen to this podcast, nigga, for sure. I'm not as far as geographically, but the music part of that, yeah. But I mean, after talking about Steak Oni, I don't think I have anything else to say about any other topics because that shit was just so fucking timeless, and I'm about to go listen to that record.
I got nothing, and I got to use the bathroom. So, Telatalk, Season 11, Episode 10, more tunes for your head top. Listen to that Benny the Butcher. You already know that Drake is going to rap about Snow like he did about SZA, because he can't keep his mouth shut about the women he loves.
New gear coming soon. Follow us on Telatalk on all platforms. And
wait, keep recording. Stop recording when I slam my headphones onto the table. That'll be the outro.